Well, I think Gustavo makes a point, is that this is a Brazilian team in transition, trying to figure out who the next leaders are, the next stars are, the next kind of just the next Brazilian super team is going to be. And we're seeing a Colombia team right now that's in championship form. Can they finish it off?
Right.
The test will be against Brazil to see if everything that Herc just said is true. Are they better across the board, or is Brazil finally starting to get their feet?
Fala, apaixonados por futebol, bem-vindos ao canal. A Seleção Brasileira enfrenta a Colômbia pela última partida da fase de grupos da Copa América, podendo não só garantir o primeiro lugar, mas também confirmar que o time realmente encaixou e está pronto para disputar o título. Vamos conferir o que a imprensa inglesa falou desse jogo. Já se inscrevam aí no canal e bora!
What do you guys think? Open game favors who?
Colombia.
Why?
I just think they're a more balanced team. You look at them in World Cup qualifying, you look at them in this tournament, you look at their overall record in the last 25 games. The majority of those are wins, coming off 9 straight wins. And the level of the players right now, Luis Diaz, who looked very, very good. James Rodriguez, who looks like the James Rodriguez of old, you know, just firing on all cylinders. I think if you look at the lines, they have more talented equilibrium throughout the lines. More equilibrium is what I say throughout the lines than a Brazil do. So if you were going to play an open game, I think Colombia has that edge where they could defend openly better and attack you better.
Well, I think Gustavo makes a point, is that this is a Brazilian team in transition, trying to figure out who the next leaders are, the next stars are, the next kind of just the next Brazilian super team is going to be. And we're seeing a Colombia team right now that's in championship form. Can they finish it off?
Right.
The test will be against Brazil to see if everything that Herc just said is true. Are they better across the board, or is Brazil finally starting to get their feet?
I know historically Brazil would obviously be the favorite here, but we deal on realistically what we've seen over the last 5 to 6 months, and that tells us, especially even over the last couple games, Colombia would be the favorite. No matter what happens, Brazil are probably going through. Do you think they can win it all?
Let's see, if they go through second
For Brazil,
place,
that pause is very long.
Well,
usually we'd say, yes, of course they can win it all.
They're going to play against Uruguay if they go in second place, most likely. And that's where I think they'll go in. And I think that's going to be the end of the road for Brazil. This Uruguay team is very good, very fast, and very well trained. And in transition, they can catch you and keep catching you, and they're going to create a ton of opportunities. Whether Darwin Núñez finishes those opportunities or not, that's not the case. Pelistri will be there. Maxi Araujo will be there. You know, Federico Valverde will be there. It's a team right now that I think just stacks up better against Brazil.
Gustavo, last question to you. Do you think Brazil can win it all?
Yes, I do. I do because of the talent, because of the individual talent that Brazil still has. Of course, that we don't have anymore Roberto Carlos, Cafu, and any other Brazilian legend. But I think that we have a group of very talented players, and very talented players who are proven on the highest possible level in Europe. So we're talking about Vini Jr., we're talking about Rodrigo, Paquetá, Bruno Guimarães, 2 players who are really good in the Premier League. Endrick will for sure become a star for Real Madrid and Brazil. So I still think that Brazil has a very good group of players. Now, Dorival and the coach, they must transform this group of players in a very good team. But I still believe that Brazil can win Copa América.
Now, one player we haven't talked about, Alisson Becker
There
made
it is.
2 or 3
Goalie.
fantastic saves today.
Yeah.
Right? In a 4-1 win, he makes 2 or 3 saves that I don't think 20 years ago we would have been talking about a Brazilian goalkeeper making those saves.
But with the shot...
But now he is a difference maker where he can take a game where Brazil's not playing necessarily as well as we expect Brazil to play and come up with a couple saves to keep them in a game until they figure it out and then score 2 or 3 goals. And I think that is a factor where when you ask, can Brazil win? I say the form of Becker will help.